In today's episode, we'll be talking about inflation easing, prices are lowering in Thailand, special holidays for Bangkok, road safety, and Lamborghinis. Welcome to Good Morning Thailand. This show is brought to you by AAAFX and Amanda Waterpark and British International School Phuket. Sarah, let's start by talking about milder energy prices and inflation easing in Thailand. Slightly, hopefully, it continually decreases. Now, inflation in Thailand is showing clear signs of deceleration after the rate of price increasing has declined by more than 1% compared to last month. Mm-hmm. All right, so nothing crazy or drastic, but it's been at 7.5 or above for the last 3 months in a row. However, it's seen a dip this month, September. By this month, I mean September. The Commerce Ministry on Wednesday reported headline inflation gouged by the Consumer Price Index edged up by 6.41% year on year in September, easing from 7.86 in August. In July, it was 7.61. In June, it was 7.66. In May, 7.1. Only in April was it 4.7. So for the last 4 months, it's been 7.5 or above. Finally, we've seen a slight dip of 1%. Kun Poon-pong, Deputy Permanent Secretary of Commerce, said the main contributions to the declining rate were a decrease in energy prices and a price growth deceleration for housing and seasonings, as well as a high base in September 2021. The high cost of production, flooding, and growing demand for goods and services, however, were significant factors that kept inflation from expanding, but at a lower rate. In addition, the government is expected to implement further measures to assist the public with rising costs of living. However, promising demand for tourism and exports, the effects of the recent floods on prices, and fears about the baht's depreciation are adverse factors that could limit the easing of inflation. Headline inflation for the full year is projected to range between 5.5 to 6.5%, in line with the current economic situation and projections released by the government agencies. Have you seen a decline in prices for anything?
No, not yet.
Most recently, I had to go drop a friend to the airport. I went to fill up my tank. Normally, it would be 1,600 for a full tank in the last couple of months, but it was only 1,150.
Oh, that's good.
So that's when I realized, I was like, oh, gas prices are down.
Yeah.
I can use my car more often.
I mean, what gas did you fill up? Like 95?
95.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. I haven't filled up my tank for a while.
Well,
I haven't been driving though.
Yeah. In April it was at least 4.7, so I hope that this decrease of 1% continues to grow in the near months to come. However, I mean, like officials and experts are saying, the flooding is having massive impact on the city currently and generally the country, Bangkok being the capital. Still ongoing. So it's yet to be seen. Hopefully, if the inflation can be maintained, if not, and hopefully it doesn't increase, we'll keep you up to date with that on thethaiger.com. As for now, talking about easing, for some reason, there's going to be possibly more special holidays, as if Thailand did not have enough public holidays. November 16 to 18 are going to be possible special holidays. Can you tell me more, Sarah?
Sure. I think you already know, this month we have a lot of holidays.
Yes,
right?
we have 3
And I think December
holidays.
We have a lot of holidays as well. So now the Thai cabinet yesterday has announced that they made November 16th, 17th, and 18th special public holidays, but just for Bangkok, Nonthaburi, and Samut Prakan. This is because there are going to be an APEC summit and related meetings during those period. And the Deputy Secretary General to the Prime Minister said that he gave these extra days off intended to enable security officials to perform their duties efficiently, because there's going to be a lot of big names, high-ranking ministers from around the world coming to Thailand, and
they want less traffic, basically.
Exactly, and easy for them for security as well, if like less people are moving around.
Okay.
But commercial banks and other financial institutions, however, will remain open as usual, particularly those responsible for critical functions, whereas other staff can work at home. Whereas state enterprises, private companies, and also the Labor Ministry can decide if they think fit whether to remain operational, as long as they ensure that the public are not affected by their decision. So I've heard that a lot of companies are going to give this special holiday. So many of you can start planning. So from November 14th to the 17th, the APEC Summit and related meetings will be held at Queen Sirikit Convention Center in Bangkok. So if you plan to come around Bangkok and move around that area, so be careful because they're going to close the roads and it's going to be quite inconvenient to travel around.
At least they're being honest, but think about it. It's like the country's having an important meeting. Everybody take a holiday so that it's easier for people to...
Easier for them.
Easier for them, really.
Doesn't affect other businesses, just like easy for them.
I mean, the amount of holidays. We have 3 public holidays in November. In October. If this goes ahead, three public holidays in November. And then for the new year, there's 5 days off?
Yeah, there's like
4 or 5
Father's
days
Day,
off?
Constitution Day, and then...
Father's Day, Constitution Day, and then 4 days for New Year.
Yeah.
How do businesses even run
end of the
in
year,
Thailand?
Celebration, holidays.
Yeah, say that
You
to
don't seem happy.
people paying the bills. All right. I mean,
good
cool.
news, though.
Holidays for everybody. Hooray.
Yay.
Great time to come to Thailand. And good for all the locals.
Yes.
I don't think any local living in Thailand would be like, holidays, please, no.
But it's only 3 provinces like Bangkok, Nonthaburi, Samut Prakan. Other areas, they still work as usual.
But these are not forced.
Yeah, they're not forced.
Yeah, so it's not like if you're in Phuket and everything, you still have to go to work. It's for
Exactly.
Bangkok, Samut Prakan, Nonthaburi,
Exactly.
and it's not an enforced public holiday. So
Correct.
businesses can choose whether they want to take it or not.
Yep.
All right, we're going to take a quick break. Once we come back from the break, we'll be talking about a poll we sent out yesterday, as well as road safety improvements. Find out more after the break. Of investing, but don't know where to start? Ever heard of AAAFX?
What is AAAFX?
Good question. Look no further than AAAFX, your choice for trading and investing. Low commissions and spread with fast execution. They're trustworthy and have been offering services since 2008. You can invest using various deposit methods, including crypto, with negative balance protection and 100% matching deposit bonus. Choose AAAFX and enter the lucrative market of trading. Visit AAAFX.com. Welcome back. You're watching Good Morning Thailand. This show is brought to you by AAAFX, investing and trading made easier. Visit the link in the description below if you'd like to invest in crypto or foreign exchange. And invest only what you can afford. Be responsible. All right. A big shout out, if he's watching, to 212 Roger. Because guess what? He's a Thaiger legend.
Ooh, thank you.
Thank you, Roger, for supporting the channel. We appreciate you very much. As well as all of our members and the viewers watching us right now. Please click the like button if you're enjoying the show. All right. Win a 4-day, 3-night stay. Guys, it's almost ending. So that's why I'm repeating. You might find me repeating myself. A 4-day, 3-night stay at the Sheraton Phuket. It's on the beachfront in Patong.
It's beautiful.
And it's beautiful. And all you have to do is go to our website. On the top banner, there's just a survey. That's all you have to do. Spend 2 to 3 minutes finishing the survey, and you could win a 4-day, 3-night stay at
When's
Sheraton.
the last day that they could do this survey?
Excellent question. No idea. But I know we're on our last week. So it was started, I believe, mid-September, and it was going to run for a month. I believe this is this or next week is the last week. So
Okay, so hurry up, guys.
put your surveys in, if that makes sense. Talking about surveys, we sent our own yesterday, and this one had a good response. 2,100 people voted, and mixed
What was
responses.
the question?
The question was regarding Bangkok. Now, Bangkok is one of the top 5 expat cities in the world, according to language learning platforms. The 4 cities that beat Bangkok were Kuala Lumpur, Tbilisi, Lisbon, and Dubai. And we asked, among the top 5, which city do you prefer and why?
Ooh,
74% said Bangkok, Thailand.
real Bangkok lovers.
9% tied was Kuala Lumpur and Lisbon. In second place, and third place was Dubai, and in last place Tbilisi, last but not least. Now, Slideshow said Lisbon is just so beautiful and the climate is great and it doesn't feel claustrophobic like the other metropolises. It has a unique atmosphere and light, but I still love Thailand and wouldn't want to live anywhere else. He turned on He turned on Lisbon in the last sentence. Good on your sideshow. Johnny Q's cardio dance says, other than Dubai, Kuala Lumpur looks cleaner than the other cities. A multicultural vibe is present in Kuala Lumpur. Have you ever visited Kuala Lumpur?
Yes.
Very nice city.
It is very nice. Very
nice
similar
people.
to Bangkok, I would say, the vibe, but somewhat
It feels
different.
a bit more modern. I don't know why, but I understand his point of like looks cleaner.
Yeah, I understand that too. But
You
I
know.
feel like Bangkok is more exotic.
Yeah, well, Thailand's more exotic in
Yeah.
general, isn't it? Last one, John Joyce. Now, I picked this question because a few people commented or had similar opinions. John Joyce says, it's a biased question. Of course, people looking at the Thaiger are looking for information on Thailand, so the mass percent are going to say Bangkok. Yes, John. You're absolutely right. People watching shows on Thaiger or Good Morning Thailand are people who
Looking for information.
looking for information on Thailand or love Thailand. I get that, but there's still an option for choice.
Yeah.
For example, Johnny said he likes Kuala Lumpur, Sideshow likes Lisbon. And, you have a choice as well. Yes, there's a choice to click Bangkok, but there's also a choice to click other cities.
Wow, very catty today.
I'm just saying. I was like, how can we not be biased by including Bangkok as an option? So maybe we shouldn't have included Bangkok as an option. Maybe that's his point.
But why, though?
I don't know. Talk to John.
John, why?
Anyways, but John, I will take your feedback. Perhaps next time when we do a survey like this, we won't include Bangkok, so it's a bit less biased.
Okay,
It'll
fair.
force people to pick something other than Thailand.
Okay.
Okay, fair play, John.
Okay.
Fair play. Thank you for the constructive criticism. I appreciate it. And thank you for, a lot of the time people criticize or people feel that things are wrong and they say it in a nice way. So, John, I appreciate your feedback. Thank you for not being rude or
And we listen.
calling people
if you
names.
Talk to us
Yeah,
nicely.
appreciate it, John Joyce. Have a great day, mate. Thanks. All right, moving on. Let's now talk about road sweepers. Now, roads need sweeping.
Yes.
They need cleaning. And a lot of the times you might see them very dangerously in Thailand.
It is.
Because, heavy traffic, people drive too fast, speeding issues, road death tolls, you know all about it. But someone has to go and clean the streets. And Thai road sweepers often get overlooked in general.
Yeah.
And they have this uniform where they wear navy colored shirts with a visor.
Yeah.
However, they've now been given new, safer uniforms for work. So Thai road sweepers, they've got a more smart neon yellow uniform in a bid to keep them safe from traffic accidents. A picture was posted on Facebook by a man called Wan Varit of two road sweepers in their new and old uniforms. So you can compare the uniforms. Visha, do you have a picture? Yes, he does. What a
Yeah.
man. He's on point today. You can see the old
Yeah.
uniform, the blue,
Yellow and
then
one-
the new one's
yeah.
there's a clear difference. One is
Yes.
a lot more visible than the other. And it therefore a lot more safer if it's more visible. It's more reflective. It has white stripes. It's neon yellow. You can't miss it. And Van revealed the uniform was recycled from PET bottles. That's
Oh.
plastic bottles made from polyethylene terephthalate.
It's like recycled material.
Yes, I basically butchered. It's basically recycled, yes. Made from plastic. Well done. The Neo uniform is the only way to help solve the problem, he said. Another important thing is don't drink and drive. This is a significant reason for death and disability in road accidents. Every life matters. Many Thai netizens agreed that the new uniform looks a lot better than the old one. And road sweepers put their lives on the line every day. And in February, there was a fatality reported in Thai media when a 59-year-old woman road sweeper, Kunnari, was killed by a sedan on the Bangkok Western Outer Ring Road. Now, there were another 5 incidents reported after Kunnari's death, and some workers were injured and some also passed away. According to the Global Status Report on Road Safety from the World Health Organization in 2016, Thailand has the highest road fatality rate in Southeast Asia and Asia in general. And look, we all know the road death toll, the road issues, the speeding, the problems that Thailand faces, even deaths on zebra crossings.
Yeah.
And so the least these road sweepers who basically, do a job that's very necessary, they put their lives on risk, and it shouldn't be a risk. Thankfully they have proper uniform now that at least makes road drivers more aware of them.
I'm a bit curious about one thing though.
What are you
The
curious about?
outfit
Yeah.
looks really hot.
really hot.
Like it looks from the old one where it's just like a vest and then the navy color.
Yeah.
And now I agree with the color and the design, but I'm not sure about the material. And they have to be working in like, how Thailand is. I don't know if that's like weather friendly.
Well, if it rains, it's weather friendly. But if it doesn't, I understand your point. We live in a very hot and humid country. However, I think if they had the choice between safety and feeling hot, they would. I think
they should have
safety
like
matters more.
Yeah, of course, and especially in the outer roads.
Yeah.
Not so much in the city. It's like when you go out to Bang Na or places like that. There's no barrier, like near the main roads, and they'd be sweeping on the side road. And sometimes when cars come really fast, there's nothing you can do. And I feel really bad for them. And they're like right on the edge. So even with that, if people are still driving recklessly, it's still very dangerous.
All right. Well, viewers, let us know. What do you think about this new move? Is it going to be too hot? We need to perhaps go and this might be an opportunity. Maybe we go and ask the road sweepers.
Yeah, we can.
Next time when you're out and about on the street, how do they feel about their new uniform? Is it hot?
It'll be fun.
Will be fun. All right. We're going to take a quick break. Once we come back from the break, we're going to be talking about a Lamborghini. A Lamborghini in floods. What happens to a Lamborghini during flood times? As well as a concert while flooding, because the party must go on. We've got two fun stories near the end of the show, so stay tuned with us. We'll be back right after this. Welcome back. You're watching Good Morning Thailand. This show is brought to you by BISP. Do you know what IA is?
IA? No,
Yeah,
I know
the International Award of the Duke of Edinburgh.
No.
Well, this is an award that brings together practical experiences and life skills to equip young people for life. And over 8 million young people have participated in the award in over 140 countries and territories.
So what do you get from this award?
Well, they have bronze, silver, and gold awards. And depending on which one, there's many things you could do. It equips you with basically life skills. It could, from rafting and to different craft skills.
I see.
Yeah. Important skills that sometimes get overlooked in high school,
Yeah, that's cool. I didn't know that.
Yes, trigonometry is important, but so is surviving.
Yeah, that's very true. That's very agreed.
So send your child to BISP for a better education and the IA to equip themselves with life skills. All right, it's now time to talk about The Music Must Go On.
Yes.
Now, this is a funny/strange story. Can you tell me more?
Yeah, sure. So, the ordination ceremony in Thailand for Thai people is pretty big, especially if you
ordination ceremony is
when you become a monk.
Yes, so normally male, young male from the family, young boys.
Age 20.
Yeah. From age 20 up, they can even do it young. They go to the temple and they become a monk for sometimes up to 1 day, 3 days, for a month, to make merit sometimes for their family, because they're getting married, because they're starting the second part of their adult life.
Exactly. And it's like the face for the family. It's when they can show off their wealth and ask their relatives to come and have a party.
Yeah.
So this ordination happened in Pathum Thani province, which is near Bangkok. This happened on October 1st, which was heavy rain, lots of flooding. And the owner of the lighting and sound company, who was hired to set up a concert stage for this ordination ceremony, came in and everything was flooded.
Oh, no.
And they set up the stage in the morning. Everything was fine and dry. But then when it came to showtime in the evening, the water level in Chao Phraya River, which is next to the temple, has came into the nearby community, and it was knee deep.
Oh, no.
And then they were like, oh, no, what to do? Yeah. Exactly. And the show must go on because, everyone's like in the party mood already. Yeah. Everyone's tired. Everyone's looking forward to have this party. So the determined audience shrugged off the poor weather conditions and moved their seats up to the main pavilion, which was safe from the rising tide. And it was from there where they enjoyed the show. Okay. So the show went on, and TikTok videos of the event showed one man paddling in a boat to go tip a singer, while another woman woman danced on her boat after giving a tip to the band. So it seems like everybody owned boats there. They know what they're doing.
Thai people love a good party.
I know. And many Thai netizens commented how much they appreciate the lengths they went to put on a show in such conditions, while the others were worried that they might be electrocuted, which is a fair worry.
That's what I was about to say.
But the show went on and the fun was had by all who were there. So the party went on. Everyone was safe, but for safety, it was a concern. But kudos to them. They had fun. They had a blast.
Classic example of YOLO. You only live once. Electrocution.
But
no
Thai
worries.
people take partying very seriously.
Yes, you might. Maybe a lot of viewers might also find it strange. Like even at funerals, in the evening, people will sometimes gamble. They'll drink. This is supposed to be a monk ceremony. It's a celebration of a young male adult is becoming a monk, paying merit for his parents. Let's have a party. Strange, but it is what it is.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Don't question it. And if you want to celebrate a monk
in floods, go ahead.
And you might get electrocuted, but hey.
Why not?
A party is a party is a party is a party.
Correct.
Only in Thailand. I love this country. Staying on the topic of only in Thailand, our last story is regarding a Lamborghini. Now, imagine you have a Lamborghini. Just imagine, because that's the only thing I can do.
This breaks my heart.
And it's flooding, but you need to get
to places
where you need to go. And you need to get to places. What do? Do you leave your Lamborghini parked in your garage? Nay. One person said nay.
And
what did you do instead?
So flooding is not only in Bangkok, it's all over. And this happened in Chiang Mai also, where it was heavily flooded as well. And according to a video which was posted by a man identifying himself as a driving instructor, called himself Kru Dang. He posted a short clip of a yellow Lamborghini trying to drive through some choppy floodwaters. But what is crazy here and really heartbreaking for me when I see it was that the rear section, complete with the registration plate, came loosed and almost completely detached from the Ferrari. So the video video was viewed more than 1.6 million times, with predictable comments poking fun at the expensive supercar abilities in the flood and also the potential reaction of insurance companies. I don't even know if the insurance company would take care of this. Even though the media is saying the flooding situation in that area where the Lamborghini was driving through was subsiding, but not so lucky for the Lambo.
Yeah, so if you do have a Lamborghini,
don't drive through floods.
Perhaps just leave it parked.
Now you know that it's not as strong as it looks.
Yeah, I was like, how did that whole thing fall
I would never drive that car through flood water though.
A single tear
I just don't understand.
Fell down my cheek.
I mean, if he owns a Lambo, he must have owned other cars.
Was it the driving instructor who was driving the car, or he just posted it?
He just posted it.
He was about to say he's a very successful driving instructor.
No.
But yeah.
I mean, maybe he's super rich and he doesn't care. Maybe you have 10 of them, and this one is just whatever.
Yes. At some point, you've got to realize if you're willing to drive your Lamborghini over knee-length flood waters, you just don't care anymore, do you?
I know.
If you're going to buy a Lamborghini as well in Thailand, you really don't care.
Exactly.
15 million.
The tax here is crazy.
Oh, well. Who are we to judge? I'm just jealous. I'm just jealous I don't have a Lamborghini. I'm not a hater. I just want to participate.
My heart just breaks for the guy, but yeah.
All right. We're going to take a last break, and then we're going to come back and answer some of your feedback and questions. We'll be back right after this. Hello and welcome back. You're watching Good Morning Thailand. This show is brought to you by Anna Amanda. And if you might ask yourself, why does Jay sound so chill and breezy? It's because I was chilling at Anna Amanda.
Were you?
Not today, but a while back, but I can still remember the fond memories. And you too can look back at your fond
I'm
memories.
jealous. I really want to go. It looks
Yeah.
really fun.
You too can look back at your fond memories if you visit Andamanda Water Park, because it's that good. It leaves an impression. So visit Andamanda Water Park next time you travel to Phuket. All right, let's take some feedback and comments. Enter the chat. The voice of God.
Hello.
Hello.
There was no singing.
Yeah, there was no-
There
I was
was
waiting.
no entrance. That's right.
No.
Oh, wow, so
I
mean today.
disapprove of it. I want my entrance. Okay, so we had a donation actually from Julian Styles, and
Wow.
he said that he loves our show.
Oh, thank
Julian
you.
Styles, you legend, you. Thank you very much. We appreciate you donating to the Thaiger. Thank you very much. Yeah.
Thank you.
Actually, we should do another Thaiger charity donation round.
Okay.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
I think especially with the floods
August,
going
I
on.
think it was when you did.
Yeah, I think August was the last time we went out.
Yes.
And we helped in feeding meals to people
Yeah, yeah.
with BCFC, not BCFC, Bangkok Community Health Foundation, BCHF.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we should do another one.
Okay.
All right. But yes, thank you very much, good sir, for your donation. We appreciate it very much. All right. Let's take some questions. Do we have any comments? I believe a lot
Yeah.
of people were just talking to each other about meeting up in Pattaya.
Yeah, we did have a comment somewhere in the beginning, Kazna,
okay.
like he took our line.
Yeah.
108 people watching and 14 likes. Come on, guys, support our favorite show.
Aw.
Smash that like
Kazna.
button.
Yes.
Thank you very much. If you are enjoying the show, only if you're enjoying it, please consider clicking the like button.
Really
Okay.
does help.
There was a comment from Sick Puppy about like the possibility of having more special holidays, and you were a little bit critical of it, I would say. And then Sick Puppy said, "Jay, don't be a buzzkill."
No, I'm definitely not a buzzkill. I think everyone deserves a good holiday.
Yeah, but then on holidays, a
Yeah.
lot of people are still working,
Yeah.
like us.
Well, I'm not complaining. So am
Yeah.
I haven't taken a public holiday
Yeah,
yet.
he has not.
And I mean, mostly at the Thaiger, the only time we take a public holiday is if it's 2 days in a row. So, for example, next week, it's Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So, most probably on Thursday, we'll do a half day. We'll do 2 shows. And then Friday, we'll take off to have a 3-day weekend. Because I can't take that away from the team, right? I think everyone deserves a good
How
public
kind.
holiday.
Yes,
but,
we do.
But usually what we do is, even when we work on the public holidays, I give you that public holiday back. So when
Yes.
you guys go on your proper paid holiday, like, for a week, you get that extra 8th day.
Yes.
Ooh.
And I give you a half day on the public holiday.
Jay hasn't gotten a holiday yet. He
Yeah,
really
he's
deserves
been
one.
working hard.
It's all good. I have no life. It's just because I've got nowhere to go. I wish I had places to be. But yeah, cool.
Yeah, so I did get a question though from someone in the chat. I could not take a screenshot of it, but someone did ask, do Thai workers get holiday pay?
Yeah.
What do you mean public holiday pay? If
Yeah,
they
like,
work
so,
on the
like-
public holiday?
So let's say these special holidays end up coming true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do Thai workers get holiday pay?
Yeah.
Yeah, of
They
course.
do.
If the business gives the holiday, then yes. It's not going to be an unpaid 3-day holiday.
But I think this would definitely, this question definitely revolves around like the stalls that you see, the Thai workers that you see, like just like selling food, the restaurants, that kind of like the more holidays that if they can't take a holiday, if they did, they don't get money.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
they
I
work
guess.
for themselves, right?
Mm.
I mean, if you're an employee in a company, you definitely get paid for those holidays. But if it's like vendors and stuff like that, of course not. If you take day off, right?
I guess. Yeah, and that's what I didn't understand. A lot of the times, like, I never understand. Sometimes I don't get it in Thailand, right? Like, coming from India, working in Dubai in the Middle East, maybe it's like we have a different mentality. When it's like a public holiday or a holiday in general, that's when, if I had a business, that's when I want to work, because that's when people have the free time
Yeah.
to go to the restaurants, eat out with the family, be at home and watch our show, for example. So my mindset's different. I was like, no, this is the time I got to work, when everyone's chilling, kind of thing. But it's opposite in Thailand. Like it'll be Songkran and all the businesses will be closed for like a week, like gone for Songkran, you know?
But Songkran is New Year's for them.
I understand. But what I didn't understand is even after the pandemic, people were suffering. People were complaining that, we haven't made money for 2 years. When will the people come back? And then the pandemic stopped. And then, business started picking up. It's like, oh, so I'm going to go for a 10-day holiday. And I'm like, you were just complaining that you didn't make money for 2 years and now you're going to take a 10-day holiday? Like, what?
Yeah.
You can't complain for both things, right? Like, if you have the right to take your holiday, enjoy your life. Life is short, live in the moment. You just can't complain of not making any money.
But I mean, restaurants and like in the service industry, they don't take those days off.
Yes,
Yeah, they don't.
Yes, they do.
They don't.
Yes, they do.
They do?
Restaurants, yes, they do. A lot of restaurants close down for Songkran. Maybe not like the really big ones because they're owned by foreigners.
Yeah.
But a lot of restaurants in Bangkok close down, especially the ones complaining. That's what I find ironic.
But I mean, in this case, I don't think restaurants will close.
Yeah. But if you notice, the Chinese businesses, the Indian businesses, they'll always run.
Yeah, they'll always.
Especially on the holidays because they're like
Because that's when people will go to
money
the
making
restaurants.
season.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then they take off when it's like, a random Wednesday 3 months in and people don't even notice. So I think it's just a different mindset. It is what it is. You have to just embrace cultural differences in different countries.
Okay, so for the Thai road sweepers getting a safer and new uniform, Sick Puppy said that they love to cover up, Sarah. No one likes sun.
Oh, yeah,
yes,
them too.
that is
Yeah,
true.
it is really hot.
They're going to welcome it.
Yeah, they would
but
love
then
it.
people also in the chat agree that because of the material that's used, it would also be too hot. There's no winning in this. Like, you want to be protected from the sun because it actually burns when you're out there working, but then it also makes you feel really hot.
Yeah, and you're doing actually a physical activity as well. So
Yeah.
you're not just standing there. So I don't know. We'll see. I hope no one faints during
Yeah,
work. That would
exactly.
be
At
crazy.
the roads. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. For the Lamborghini story, Johnson C said, "Lol, if you can afford a Lambo in Thailand, I don't think you'll be short on money to fix it."
Yeah, definitely.
But why, though?
If you've got a Lambo, I mean, you've... how
No, but the Lambo
rich must you
tried to
have
go
be?
through floods.
Yeah.
Oh my, no.
And the thing ripped off like the rear.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh no.
Any car person would probably freak out seeing
for
that. They would be
sure.
like, no, please don't do that.
For
Hashtag
sure.
Lambo. God, how nice would it be to have a Lamborghini?
Oh yeah.
It's stuck in
Green.
traffic though.
But I don't think I
Really?
can fit in a Lamborghini, if I'm being completely honest.
There are people that would say that they'd rather not have really fancy cars because, when you don't want anyone to bump into your car.
For
so
sure.
you're more kind. You're like, yeah, sure, go fun,
Exactly.
go fun. Like, you don't have to.
Also,
I-
Thailand doesn't have those roads, man. They just
yeah.
Exactly.
It doesn't have the infrastructure
Potholes.
to properly ride it. And you've got your Lamborghini and you're driving it at like 60 kilometers per hour. You're going to mess up your engine. It's going to be like left in a garage somewhere. And then you have to force yourself every 2 weeks to drive to Hua Hin just to get
On the
engine
highway.
running.
Yeah.
We do have a question from PG
Yeah.
Santa.
There we go. So yeah, PG Santa.
Are we getting an unfiltered this week?
All right, you know what? We have actually I've been unfair and I apologize for not being more consistent with Thaiger Unfiltered. For example, today again, we actually have someone coming in for an interview at 2 p.m. Thai time. I will try to conclude it as fast as possible. So by 2:30, we can do it unfiltered. Now,
Ooh.
I know I say that we're going to do one and then we end up not doing one. And I feel awful doing that. So I don't want to make any promises. But I'm letting you know. We have one interview at 2. We'll try to finish it as soon as possible. And then we'll get on an unfiltered. And perhaps the voice of God might join us.
Yeah, nice. I have to mask up, right? Or
Anything's possible.
Nice.
A paper bag with 2
Stay
holes.
tuned.
yeah, Sarah suggested that I just look behind you guys like the wall and my back faces
Yeah.
the camera, but that's a little sad for me.
I know.
Yeah.
PG Santa did add, like, you know how you said that in your mindset, like during holidays, it's smarter to not take the day off because that's when you get
Depending on what business you
yeah,
have.
of course. Like could be restaurants, for example. So PG Santa said that Chinese don't close for anything, even here. That Chinese-owned donut shop down the street is open at like 2 a.m. on Christmas.
Exactly.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's why they're rich.
They're
But they
very
pretend like
hardworking.
they're not. This is the best part. They're so humble. They'll be like, no.
Yeah, I know. And then next
I have
thing
no
they
money.
have
I
like,
have no money. But they're like the richest. I love it.
Exactly.
I love the Chinese mentality for work. Yeah.
like I said, for work.
Well, you know,
That is
the
all.
hustlers, man. They're
They
like
are,
they
they are.
put in the hard work. They put in the yas. There's respect.
Don't complain.
That is
Yeah.
all I got from the
Neville
comments, actually.
Neville Bartos says that's not a real Lamborghini. It's a replica kit car. It could be.
Yeah, someone asked,
could
like, is
be.
it fake? And I'm like, why would...
I actually watched a video of CB Media
Yes.
of Chad, and he was at some factory. I don't know where. Not a factory. It was like in a garage where the guy's whole business is making cars look like Lamborghinis, like Lamborghini
Really?
Aventador,
Really?
one Colorado, and so he would custom make like the whole shape of the car. So, for example, you could give him like a Toyota, and he will custom make it into a Lamborghini.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's nuts. It's so cool. Anything's possible in Thailand, man.
Wow.
Like, you know. And yes, look, is it not a real Lamborghini? Yes. Does it look like a Lamborghini? Yeah.
It
Who's going to
does.
come and check under your hood?
Exactly.
Fake it till you make it, baby.
Okay. Yeah, that's all I got from the comments.
Sick Puppy says, no Thaiger unfiltered, no peace.
Yeah.
Oh well, 2:30.
2:30 it is. Sick Puppy, you better be there then.
Yeah.
You said it, you've said so far, you better
We
be
will
there.
look
good
for
sir.
you, sick puppy.
And this time I might be there, so please.
All right.
Okay.
All right. On that note, ladies and gentlemen, we hope you've enjoyed today's episode. Like Sick Puppy said, smash that like button if you have enjoyed the show. Hopefully, we'll see you later today for Thaiger
Yeah.
Unfiltered. Stay tuned. 2:30 p.m. Thai time.
Thai time.
Thai time.
See you soon.
By Thai time, I mean 2:30 p.m. Not that we're going to be late. But we might be late.
We
so
might
it works
be.
in both ways. So take care. We'll see you later.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.